Olumide died on a Tuesday. The paramedics found him in his penthouse in Berlin, sprawled across a leather sofa worth more than most people's cars, surrounded by awards, painting, and silence. No family at his bedside, no friends holding his hands, just a cold cup of tea and a phone filled with text messages that were never answered. He was worth 40 million. He was completely alone. The obituaries called him a visionary, a self-made titan, a Nigerian immigrant who built a European tech empire through discipline, brilliance, and unshakable ethics. His employees wept at the memorial. They spoke of a boss who remembered their children's names, who approved loans for struggling staff without asking for repayment, who once fired a senior executive for bullying an intern. At work, Olumide was loved, but at home, he was a ghost. His first wife left him in 2003. You are married to your company, she said. I'm just the woman who sleeps in your house. The second wife left in 2011. The same reason, just different words. His daughter Temi stopped speaking to him after he missed a wedding, a major meeting in Frankfurt. He told himself he'd make it up to her, but he never did. His son Femi blocked his number the day Olumide forgot his graduation. He was closing a deal, the biggest of his career, so he said to himself. He won the deal, but he lost his son. For years, Olumide told himself there will be time. Time to rebuild, time to explain, time to show them that everything he sacrificed was for them. Then the doctors found the tumor. 6 months, maybe less. Suddenly, time was the one thing Olumide couldn't buy. Olumide tried. God, he tried. He wrote letters to his children, long, rambling confessions, apologies that bled across pages. He sent them with gifts, cars, apartments, trust funds. Temi returned the letters unopened. Femi, he cashed the checks but never called. Olumide flew to Nigeria to find Mama Adoni, the woman who raised him, the woman he had promised to return to 40 years ago. She had died in 2019, alone, in the same village where she had sold her goat to pay for his school fees. No one had told him. He stood at her grave for 3 hours, saying nothing. The village elders didn't recognize him. The children had never heard his name. He had sent money over the years, sporadic, impersonal wire transfer, but he had never come back. Not once, not until it was too late. Olumide returned to Berlin. He stopped going to the office. He stopped answering emails. He stopped pretending that legacy meant anything when there was no one left to share it with. On his final night, he sat in his penthouse holding a photograph of his mother, a woman who died when he was 3, whose face he barely remembered. He had spent 40 years chasing wealth to escape poverty, and now he was the richest man in the room, with no one to leave it to who wanted it. The coroner estimated he had been dead for 4 days before anyone noticed. 4 days, £40 million in the bank, and not a single person who cared enough to check. The company held a beautiful memorial, 500 attendees, speeches, tears. His children did not come. His grave has fresh flowers every week, paid for in advance, delivered by a service arranged by his lawyers. No one has visited in person, not once.